live. Dubs in the chat, on time stream. Let's go. On time, on time. Microphone, mic, check, mic. Microphone. Mic. Headphones, left, right. Headphones, left, right. This episode of the Philly Phil Twitch show is brought to you by Diablo and sponsored by viewers like you and your Cash App donations. Much appreciated. Sponsor the show with a 10-piece. Buy a Pittsburgh Graham. It's Thursday, we got the notes.
Today is my 32nd birthday.
Whoa, shut up. She lost it after the hot barista man dumped her. Diablo cuts like a hot knife through butter. Diablo cuts. Get the notes ready. Adequate notes. Win, Dubs. Let's go. Dubs in the chat. All right. She lost it after hot barista man dumps her. So we need to figure out who she is, because that's ambiguous. That's not specific. It's whatever woman starts talking about the barista man. There's going to be 20 women talking about 20 different things. Let's focus on the woman talking about the barista. Let's go.
He's my person. Nobody likes Skipper. 2 months ago, I gave a hot barista my number. Okay.
Up here it is. 2 months ago, she gave that nigga her number. Well, y'all ain't kept up in contact and for 2 months. I don't think he was interested. If I started talking to a female dog 2 months ago, we'd still be talking now.
Dating life update, including update on barista man. Barista man update. And not the one that we wanted. Every day I post on the internet. I get more and more inundated with red.
Like, why does he got to be a barista man? Why can't he just be like a regular man like everybody else with a effing job? Just another guy with a job.
Pill bullshit that I didn't even know existed or was this bad. Somebody just left a comment on my recent post where I was talking about I'm a catch and I'm great and I'm just taking myself up, and they were like, well, Rich Cooper's number one.
She's a catch and she's great. She looked like she's sick. Her eyes is like red. She got like sick eyes. She got a runny nose. She look like she's sick right now. She don't look like a catch. She look like she's fighting the flu.
Red flag is tattooed.
She look like flu game Jordan right now.
My number one red flag, man, is that you are hyping yourself up, saying that you're great, you're beautiful, you're whatever.
Yeah, she hyping herself up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never heard Holly Berry have to hype herself up. This female dog is mid AF. I'd give her a hot 4. You know what I'm saying? I'd give her a steaming 4. She lost the point because she look old. She like she's in her 40s. So if she gets a 4 for 40.
That's a very big red flag. That shows me that you're a narcissist.
So I look up Rich Cooper.
What have we learned, class? All women are narcissists. All of them. Even your mom.
That man hates women.
So guys, just because you say anything about women, you hate women. But they can have a list.
So if you tell the truth about women, you hate women. It's like, she got ran through by a whole football team. I don't know how many players are on a football team. I don't know how many football players are on a field. She got ran through however many football players are on a field. Or whatever, you can pick any sport. However many players are on the field, she got ran through by that many amount of people. Men. I forgot where I was going with that. And I ain't even smoked yet. What was we talking about? I lost it.
Of what they're looking for in a man. Let me just show you this picture, guys. So we have here, guys, a photo from a TikTok. My friends and I making a list of what makes men feminine. And she has a list. You can read it. You can pause the video, read everything. It doesn't matter.
There's a lot of lists that about masculine females. Sheesh, that was hard to get out.
The woman looks. You can see it here in the photo, in the reflection of the screen. But if
I see that double neck, double turkey neck,
that those are women,
double chin,
women, guys.
triple chin,
It's really hard to get your hopes up about
chinny chin.
how did not work out? But I feel like I don't find a lot of people that I'm interested in or that I'm attracted to or that there's that connection in a multitude of ways. And so when
I haven't gotten nothing from this. So let's write down something to remember.
I do find something like that and it doesn't work, I don't want to say I'm good. That's too strong. I'm actually okay. Despite this, I'm actually okay.
Of course, man, you're crying, but you say that you're okay. Just think about this, man. Maybe if you get disappointed time and time again, maybe you're not choosing the right guy, or maybe those guys see the red flags in you and then they leave or they ghost you. That's why you're still single. But if Rich Cooper or somebody like me says, oh, maybe you have red flags, oh, I must hate women. Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe you need to take the time to work on your red flags. Like, oh, maybe I'm a bad texter. This guy texts me in the morning, hey, good morning, queen, and I ain't text him the whole day. I text him the next day. Oh, it wasn't even the next day. It was a week later. You know what I'm saying? Okay, maybe I should work on texting back better. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should work on my flaws. Cardi B don't cook, she don't clean. Well, maybe she need to work on getting her ass in the kitchen, cooking and cleaning.
But it is disappointing because you get excited.
Delivering safe, clean,
Diablo. Cuts like hell.
And you have to rally and you have to put yourself back out there.
So does everybody. Every single person ever had to put themselves out there on the dating market to find their spouse, their husband. Nobody was ever just in the darkness of their room with the windows, you know, boarded over in pitch blackness, and their husband just fell out of the sky. It's like, no, put on a little cute little dress, go down to the food place where they sell food, go down to your local food market, because niggas gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? Start flirting with some niggas, buy the corn. Hey, could you help me pick one of these vegetables? I just never know. Which one looks better than the other? This one's more, what's the fruits in, when they're in their prime?
We're the worst, the absolute worst. You should tell your friends they should stay away, far away.
Just from the kind of sunglasses she wears, I can see that she's a really big red flag.
Out of the comments.
The type of men you want to avoid are men who are born on their birthday.
know guys are always like, oh, girls don't like nice guys, and nice guys never win. Well, I know how nice guys feel now.
No, you
Y'all,
don't.
I am 30 years old. Tell me why the only men that like me are either 50 or 22. You're telling me my only options are either to rob the grave or rob the cradle? Bro, this is diabolical.
So, Oliver Anthony has no money, right? He's poor, he's selling.
So that's what happens when you make it all the way to your 30s and you're not cuffed. You gotta either rob the grave or rob the cradle. Because men your age don't want you.
Farm equipment. He puts a song on YouTube. He's a fucking superstar, right? He doesn't know what to do. He freaks out. He asked me for advice. I call him on the phone. We have a conversation for like a fucking hour. I go, don't sign anything with anybody. And he's like, you're telling me I have to strike while the iron's hot. Bullshit. They're trying to steal money from you. I go, you're independent. You're already there. You already made it. I know. If you wrote that song,
Yeah.
When you wrote that song, you could write a dozen of those fucking songs. You don't need anybody. They're just, he's like, they're offering me $7 million. I go, no, they're offering to steal money from you for the rest of your life. That's what they're doing. I go, you don't need them. You have talent. So cut to, he starts making millions of dollars doing arenas. The wife divorces him. She wants everything. She wants everything. Whoa. She wants more than half. She wants all the money he's gonna make in the future because she was with him when he was broke. So it's fucking crazy. Just
And when
I was with you when you were broke. I was in your general vicinity when you were broke. I stood next to you when you were broke, so I'm entitled to all the money that you make in the future. I knew you. We breathed the same air. We existed on the same plane of reality. No. F is you talking about? Did you write one song? Did you write one song? Did you hit one dance move? The DF?
she was with him when he was broke.
You know what I'm saying? If it's a 10-song album and she wrote 5 songs and he wrote 5 songs and then, you know what I'm saying, they both got the dance moves and they plan the tour together. All right, we want to go to New York, then we want to go to Ohio, and then we want to go to and then we down to Texas, and then we to LA, and from LA let's go to Alaska. But she ain't did none of that, so she don't deserve money that he ain't even made yet. I can see she said I deserve money from the period that we were together, because that's what you're entitled to, but she's crazy.
Broke because that's the best she.
That's because he was broke. He ain't had no money then, so she can't come for that. She got to come for the money he's going to make. Okay, I see. I get it.
could have done. That's why, but she didn't truly love him.
tortured. Like, wants to die. Like, wants to die. And he writes this song.
She's like, I don't. When he was a broke boy, I'm only going to get $20. I need the future money.
Wow.
Wait, the song you're about to play?
Yes, you write this song. You got it?
I can't put the song on, guys, because of copyright.
That's the craziest diss track of all time.
Tomorrow, the next day?
This one tomorrow.
The song.
Yeah, so the day this comes out, that album.
The math don't seem right.
Oh,
So
yeah,
every
yeah.
voice we on earth is going to be just
The
like.
judge says 50-50, but the math don't seem right to a scorned woman.
I
Woo-wee.
was going to say, that doesn't seem right for her. That she wants more than that.
Yeah.
She's lucky to get out with a song.
Of course, she wants more because she actually thinks she's the cause that made him write all these songs. So basically, she's the talent, not him. Of course.
So I picked up at the club the other night, and then the guy was like, do you have a boyfriend? I said yes.
All right, so now we talking about some singer dude and his whatever that was, a marriage or something. What did that have to do with the title of the video, which is a barista who's mad that men dumped her? When did she get dumped? I didn't even know that she got dumped. All I heard was she tried to set up a date or something, and the date didn't fall through or something. When did she get dumped? When was the barista? We're 5 minutes into the thing. The barista was 1 minute. It's a 22-minute long video.
And he was like, oh no, I'm not like doing this. And I was like, okay, hold on. FaceTime my boyfriend and said, do you care if this guy takes me home? And he was like, no, go for it, buddy. And then this guy just completely freaked out and was like, that's so messed up.
I need to just go on TikTok and then type in something. But then every time I have to think of something to type in, what are women attracted to? And then there's 20 videos of women back to back. I'm attracted to tall men. I'm fat and I like fat men. We both gonna eat and smother gravy all over ourselves like we're a big old mashed potato. Next video. I like a man with a long schlong, and it's all about the sex for me. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Keep it coming. Keep me coming. See what I did there?
I'm doing it. Whatever. I think it's hard as people.
And then I could just go down, stay on the same topic, and answer the topics instead of just random 1 minute of some random shit that I can't talk about.
Woman, it is awful. It's honestly worse than I could have ever imagined. What? Honestly, it was easier being single at 19 than it is as a 25-year-old. That's fucking crazy.
Easier being single at 19. Yeah, because you're winning. You're at 19, 18. At 18, you're in the casino with $1 million. 19, you played one game, you won, you know what I'm saying, $1 million. To stay in the casino until you 30 and you're broke is what women do. They don't cash out while they up. When I'm an 18-year-old woman, I'm looking for the best husband that I can find. Even if he's the best husband at that time, you could still divorce him and upgrade. Like, you know what I'm saying? That happens plenty of times. Don't let your husband stop you from finding your husband. Like bees, female dogs, they move up.
Like, why though? I feel like guys used to have so much confidence and they'd approach you. I don't know, when you're younger, it's just so much easier. I feel like. Yeah, and now I'll go out and I'm like.
It's easier because you're in your prime. You're in your dating prime. You're in your baby making prime. Your skin is tight. Ain't nothing baggy. Nothing is falling. I didn't seen stuff where the girls need push-up bras to keep them girls pushed up.
Ooh, you know, I'm gonna get some attention tonight and no one speaks to me. Yeah. I'm like, am I the most hideous human in the world?
No. We always speak about this though. Like, we've spoken about this a lot of times, and it seems like it's an issue that's getting more and more traction. Like, it's not actually getting solved.
There's a myth that we're telling women, which is that they can have children later if they freeze their eggs.
They can't.
It's a crazy myth, and some of them can, and some of them can't. My son's girlfriend,
It's high risk. I wouldn't go through that. If she talking about freezing her eggs and getting it later, doing it later when she's 50, you need to get away from her. And that's what you're into. But me, I'm learning when she's 18 in her prime.
is working in
Pushing
law
them out.
and the law firm has said basically they will pay for the freezing of eggs to women, and it's a manipulative way of getting them to work many more years
True, and I've heard big companies in the USA do this all the time.
intensely, and they said, don't worry, you can have a baby when you're in your 40s. So what's happening is women are getting to their 40s, and the eggs that they froze don't necessarily turn into embryos, and the embryos
Of course, because they didn't freeze their eggs when they were 19, when they were the most fertile. They froze their eggs in their 30s.
don't necessarily turn into babies. They're bereft because they were lied to. So we are telling a lot of lies to accommodate to a narrative that is quite an unhealthy narrative.
She left her husband to be with as many men as possible after she got diagnosed with terminal cancer. And to say the internet.
I would say a shaming word, but I probably couldn't say it on here. So I'd say the S word. She's an S.
Is divided would be an understatement.
She left her husband to get ran through. Yeah, she's an S.
But I want to know what you think. Molly was 42 when she got breast cancer. She needed and was getting hormone therapy. And most people, that causes
She should have died.
a massive decrease in bedroom drive. But Molly saw a massive increase. A couple years later, her cancer came back, and it was terminal. She would have a couple years to live at best. During that time, she said she fell out of sync in the bedroom with her husband. But acts in the bedroom were the only thing that made her dying self feel alive. So she divorced her husband of 15 years and slept with nearly 200 men before passing away. During that time.
Okay, now that's understandable. I got cancer, I'm about to die. Let me start doing Heron. Let me start shooting up the nose, playing with nose candy, you know what I'm saying? Let me put the pedal to the metal, cause you know what I'm saying? On the highway to hell, pedal to the metal. We about to crash and burn. That's understandable.
At times, she wrote about it on her blog and talked about it on her podcast. And it was such an unusual story, it's now become a TV series.
Ladies, just because a man pursues you, meaning offers to take you on dates, does not make you entitled to his resources.
True.
It's interesting to me how women always want a man to, protect, provide, and all this good stuff from jump. But yet, I always hear women say, I'm not about to do wife duties for a man I'm not married to. So then why is a man providing the things that a husband would provide to his wife?
Got her?
It's a finesse. Women just want you. Women just want to finesse you into doing that while not giving you any wifey duties.
Because he's a simp, that's why. Stop being simp.
Diablo.
It's difficult about being a man in today's world. Well, isn't difficult. Modern men are being made to pay for the sins of a patriarchy that they are no longer a part of. Perfect example of this. There was an article that came out from Robin Dunbar. Studies show that men need 2 guys' nights per week in order to maintain good mental health. The comments were so disgusting from bitter, shallow thinking, mostly women, saying, tell me you're a man-child without telling me you're a man-child. This is why women don't want to have your babies. Who are whining patriarchy, saying that they can't go out for beers with the boys. The number of men in 1990 that said they had a close friend.
Going out with beers for the boys 2 nights a week. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, work Monday through Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday, hey, and some time with the boys. We get drunk. We're gonna do a lot of the hee hee ha ha, a lot of that, a lot of the jokes, a lot of the disgusting jokes.
To call on was didn't have a close friend to call on in an emergency was 3%. In 2020 was 15%. Wow. So 5x in that time. The most common answer to the question, how many close friends do you have, is 0. It's not the average. It's the most common. More people have
I have 0. I got rid of all my friends. My friends are money now.
no friends to call than any other number. The single biggest risk to a man under the age of 30 is his own hands. Male loneliness is a big
My friends are dead presidents.
problem. And when a study comes out that says this is the way that we can fix male loneliness, it gets disparaged as part of a luxurious chattering class
Yes, it's toxic masculinity.
that all men have. If women have a problem, we say, what can we do to fix the world? If men have a problem, we say, what is it that men aren't doing where they don't fix themselves? Gone are the days of complementarity in which men and women functionally moved in separate orbits. The modern
She lost it. Hot barista. Man dumped her. What does this have to do with hot baristas and men dumping her? Where's the title of the video?
woman is in her masculine, and she has chosen, or has been forced, or has been incentivized, depending on your perspective, to enter into historically male social domains and carve out a space there. They want money and power and status.
If I typed in hot barista in TikTok feed or man dumpster or just man dumpster and just some videos, we just went a line of videos of women talking about a men dumpster. Oh, this man dumpster. This man dumped me. And he said my brush thing. I don't know why. What could I have done? And then where I give my input, well, you could have brushed your teeth. You know what I'm saying? Next video, a man dumped me, and then here's this problem, and then I have a thing for the problem. No.
And recognition. And to get those things, they have to beat out the men who also want those things. The issue is that, just like on Survivor, the alpha males are extremely difficult to beat in direct competition. Like, even the other men couldn't beat them. So these men have to be removed from the game if women have a chance of occupying the highest positions of power and authority.
And those kinds of men that are hyper-competitive, that are stoic, that don't show emotions, they are called toxic, of course. And the women, even if they try to compete with those kinds of men, they have to be...
Whatever words they try to shame you with, doesn't matter. Just be you and keep crushing it. Keep being toxic. If she call you toxic, then well, I'm toxic, and I'm gonna keep being toxic. I don't care about y'all shaming words.
Become very, very, very masculine in order to have any chance. That's why so many women today are very masculine, or they have masculine traits that we don't like, of course.
And the play for
a lot of black, almost said black female dogs. A lot of black female dogs is masculine.
Last several decades has been to
need to find that feminine energy.
all the traits
that feminine, how to shut the F up, not talk back, and submit.
With these alpha men morally reprehensible. This has been done by controlling the narrative of what makes for a real man or a good man, and increasingly through moralization masked as medicalized language. Only the most strong-willed and disagreeable of men are able to resist this, especially if it is fed to them from the time they are young boys, as yet incapable of critical thought.
I've been single now for about a year, and over a year now, and I always thought like, I'm going to need a man, I need to feel loved, I need to this and that, and this has all changed as a reason. I no longer reason the fact that I need a man. I do not need a man.
Okay, man, if you don't...
She look like she passed the wall. She look like she 26 to 30. So men is about stop checking for her. It's almost time we stop buying her drinks at the bar.
To need a man, why do you use so much makeup on camera? Why did you do your hair? And why do you use filters? Because it shouldn't matter how you look, because you don't need a man. So why did you get dolled up for a video?
For somebody who doesn't need men, she just sure did do a lot to attract men.
See, they have no logic. They actually think they don't need a man just because.
So what she said doesn't match what's going on. The real picture is she's doing a lot of peacocking. If she didn't care about men, like these L words, you know what I'm saying? They cut their hair, dye their hair blue, and then put on 300 pounds. Those are the women that don't care about men.
You got used to being single. It doesn't mean that you don't need a man. It just means that the man that you want, you can find him, man. That's it.
How long was your last relationship? 3 months, bro. My last relationship ended terribly. And this is the whole point of this interview. I would like the world to know and understand that I was in a relationship. I love this girl. I was so into her, man. I would have done anything for this girl. She knows.
That's why she left.
That was it. The sad thing was, I remember I had a seizure, passed out, like I woke up, I don't know what caused this or what happened. I remember 3 cops were surrounding me and I started going nuts. And I'm trying to understand exactly what's going on. I remember my girlfriend was just screaming, I love you constantly. And then next thing you know, I woke up in the hospital. And I don't know why. They released me, they discharged me. I came back home to her place because I was basically living with her. And I find this girl with her ex the same night I had a seizure, and the same night I went to her place and they were fucking. And seeing that made me realize that this is what the world's capable of. That destroyed me, bro. And it's still.
Why? Why were you so naive to think the world is sugar and spice and everything nice? This is what I'm trying to teach you guys. That the world isn't just sunshine and rainbows.
She said this nigga had a seizure. Let me go hop on some non-seizure D.
You have to protect yourself. And you have to be logical when going into a relationship. When you want to see the red flags, you have to be logical. If you are emotional like this guy, that he loved her so much after just 3 months and would have done everything for her. That's why she left, bro. That's why she cheated on you. Because she knew, oh, this guy
I love nothing but the money.
me so much, he will do everything for me. Let me cheat on him.
Only thing I love is Diablo. Cuts like butter. Diablo!
They'll fuck me up. And that's life. People are going through worse. Fucking 3 cops. I just think that there are like problems here that are more psychological than it is physical. And it can become physical if it's really deep that person in hurt. How long ago did that occur? That happened a year and 3 months ago, exactly.
But let's put some blame on you, my guy. What is it about you that you go for the schmut buckets? Why is it that you pick slurs? Why didn't you pick a good God-fearing woman who's not gonna, you know what I'm saying, as soon as you go to the hospital one time? This man could have got a bloody nose, went to the hospital, came back. She on Ted. She jumping up and down on Ted.
Man up, my guy. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. You can see on his face, but by the way that he talks, he's still broken by that relationship, and it was for just 3 months.
This has nothing to do with the barista and getting dumped.
I'm shaking. I just got home from a date. We were going to an event and dinner.
She's shaking. She's 39 years old. little bit of makeup. She got like the, you know what I'm saying, the white people makeup. It's subtle. It's a little blush, little. She got the. She don't got fake eyelashes on. She probably put like eyeliner on.
We did not make it dinner. We did not make it dinner. He was dropped off at home. I got home. I've been gone for an hour and 15 minutes. I'm back home. And I have everything there right now. I just asked him to take me home. I just asked him to take me home. You know the amount of times I have wanted to do that while on a date and I didn't, and I just sat there and couldn't bear it. But I've got something or said something or did something that I just don't jive with, and I stick around because it's the polite thing to do.
And she wonders why she's still single. We've done many videos on her before. And she was crying. She didn't understand why she was single because she had so much success in her business. This is why, man, because you are too picky and you are 39. Prince Charming isn't coming for you anymore. He isn't.
Finally, just said, look, I have to be really honest. You just did this thing that is really not my vibe, and it's
Okay, what's that thing? We're curious, man. I just want to hear that thing because I can bet it's a very, very shallow thing.
turning me off, and I don't think I'm ready to turn you.
You just wasn't it. You weren't rich enough, handsome enough, famous enough. You weren't that guy. You was mid, and she didn't want to settle for some guy that was probably on the same level as her. Whoever she's talking about was probably exactly who she needs to be with. It's like y'all probably right on the same thing. She's what? A 2. He probably would have been a good 2.
To his credit, he took it really, really well and said, okay, I actually completely understand that you're telling me, and let's go ahead and get home. He also asked me out on another date.
Well, I wouldn't ask for another date, but you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's just, oh, you ain't feeling it? All right, let's cut this on to the next. Ask some other woman on a date. We don't gotta waste time.
I love the part where she told us what he did. I guess I don't understand like the posting of this video in order to gain sympathy. Yet this man did exactly what she asked. He was very respectful. He got her home safe. Yeah, she acts like she just had an encounter with a bear. I don't think it's okay to make a video like this. And
Why didn't she say what the guy did? Why? Why make a video and say, oh, he was so awful, and then end the video? What did he do? What? Especially if you're giving dating advice to other women. Okay, you had a bad experience. Let us know what it was so other people can stay away from men or women that do the same things. But she doesn't say what, of course, because she doesn't actually care. She just wants to get views and sympathies, as this woman says.
I have so many great single women. So many great women. I don't know what dudes. I'm like, guys, come on. Come on, guys.
Don't you understand that they're great women from your perspective, not from other men's perspective? We don't find the same things that you find in men attractive. We don't find those same qualities in women attractive. Just because they wear a lot of makeup and they get dressed well and they have a good job and they have a lot of money and they have their own house, it doesn't mean we want to marry them.
Make the first move. Just come on. But man, I think that's a little bit.
Where are the guys? Stop. Okay. My thoughts on this, I don't want to go. No. She's saying, all these female women that are great, and there's so many guys that are like, why aren't the guys initiating? Why aren't the guys making any moves? I'll tell you why. Because everything we say to you is screenshotted and sent to all your girlfriends. Every time we do something on the internet, there's TikToks about the icks that we do that we didn't do it right. Every time we don't end it correctly, this guy ghosted me, this guy broke up with me, this guy's a jerk. There's all these Facebook groups.
Yeah, they were all narcissists.
They're like in Nashville, or are we dating the same guy? Like no guy, every guy is terrified of the landscape of all of this. And I should say, Kevin, there are bad dudes out there. But you kids, everyone, they're like, we got all these commercials of the Super Bowl are offensive. This is not funny. This is offensive. We're gonna cancel. No, we're like, okay. And then they're like, where are the funny commercials? You're like, dude, it's like McDonald's like, we're gonna raise minimum wage to $25 an hour. All right, we'll just have one person there and have a machine. You're like, dude, what? Like, this is because of all of y'all. Same with politics is the same. But like, I feel like every dude on a relationship, but every dude, I'm not thinking about running. I feel like every video. I feel sometimes I've seen like my girlfriend and friends and like, dude, just outing this. I looked it up on TikTok on my way. There's another pulled up on TikTok about the list. Have you ever seen this list of icks? Yes, they like added. Don't glue, don't ride a scooter, don't get hurt, don't drink from a straw, don't tie shoes, don't wear swimming goggles, don't be a bum, don't call a girl a female. These are all things that these are.
Drinking from a straw, I agree. I'm not a woman, I don't like sucking.
There's a list of that.
Don't call a girl a female. these curse words just want to slip out. You female dog. That's what you're called. That's like the definition of. That's how you determine the sex of your person. So shut up.
Thousands of these.
You're a female. I'm a male.
Love just as much as a woman. And all these women are like, why aren't guys?
That just sounds like some low brain stuff. Low brain.
Call it. No one wants to say anything on dating apps. There's like whole feeds. Like this is the wild things guys are saying. I understand with bad guys, but you can't have both of these. I feel like there's a lot of women that are like, where are all the guys at? And then say the same. Have like after a date goes bad, get on TikTok and blast the guy. There was a girl that I was interested in. I talked about this before. I was interested about her. She was attractive. I asked her. I took her out. I saw her post about her ex, and I deleted her. I'm good.
Hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.
So we didn't really get anything on the topic of the video. I think I'm gonna just have to go to that Chinese site and just type in the topic of the video and just go through videos. I have to pick videos myself. So drop in the comments below some topics to the videos. When y'all niggas drop comments, I'll do that. Until then, we'll just keep watching these videos. From 2 hours ago, toxic girl gets dumped during date after she did this. I see the entitlement on her face. She looked entitled. I don't know. I would say she was probably like, you gotta pay for all this or something. Or, I don't know. I'm interested. I am interested in what crazy things she did. Because she's cute enough. She's cute enough that she could do anything on a date. She could get on the table and pop a squat. I'm like, girl, you so crazy. I'm gonna wipe this up. Women have finally realized the truth, but it's too late. Interesting. What's the truth? I want to know. Women never grow up. True. Doesn't seem to do with anything dating. Want to cut that video out. That video is excluded. Women are shocked. Shocked about what? So what? 2 videos? 3 videos? Women are shocked. That's just an emotion. What's that have to do with anything? Women are feeling emotions. Women are feeling emotions. Okay. They're allowed to do that, I guess. So what, a 50-50? A toss-up, huh? Do we have a quarter? Is this a coin flip? I gotta start streaming with a coin. So... or is it 1 out of 3? Women have realized, but it's too late. What if we realize we wronged men? Now they don't want us. Seems interesting. Which video did we pick? 1 out of 3. While you're thinking, while you're choosing that video, remember, Diablo.
Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, again, today from Manhood.
The feminist movement was fighting for equal opportunity for women in education and the workforce. The sexual revolution was fighting for all sorts of sexual freedoms. Cosmos, we pretended that this sexual revolution was a freedom for women. It actually
No, and I didn't do the.
we pretended it was freedom.
I didn't do the recap after the video. I didn't do a recap after the end of the video. I remember that.
Women sold out women. They sold them out to such a degree now that they've screwed over women.
The women's movement got identified closer and closer together. A lot of women began to buy into that illusion.
The way the government conned women to work for equal rights so they can get double the tax is ironic, actually. Men have been labelled as a misogynist for saying exactly the same thing. This is where we are. It's sick how our society lied to women for decades.
So is this what it's about? They realize it's the truth about what are you talking about? Equal rights? That's not alright, after that video, we don't have time. Say marriage. I'm never committed. I could have always just went back and changed the video. We ain't got time to BS with a bad video no more. I'm sorry. It's a woman who's obese. She looks like she's 400 pounds.
I don't understand how it's humanly possible to get so big. Like, I'm sure our caveman or
by just eating and sitting on your arse
see this, we're like, this is humanity?
all day.
This is it? Like,
She turned around. Nobody want to see that girl.
You know, cash in on a divorce, a marriage. You know, I have a formula, it's not even for fun.
What is the formula for cashing in on a marriage?
they have a formula, man. They have a formula.
You know, the marriage is for fun.
You know, getting a high value man and getting them to the altar. When you get married to someone, you want to see that it's someone you're able to divorce. But yeah, following a husband's marriage, I kind of figured it would be an easy divorce because I knew they were decent men to begin with.
What?
So she's a divorce scammer. She's divorcing rich niggas for her money instead of just making her own money. Okay, we get it. We got you. We get a picture of her face. Wanted.
She literally went after good men to destroy them. Diabolical.
Be able to do that if the system wasn't.
She didn't destroy him. She just took half their money. That's all. You don't get destroyed by that. He's rich. He's a rich nigga. You gonna get money? Same. Get a job. Make it back. It's only money.
And then the Tinder swindler cheated some women out on some dates. I think he did a little bit more than that, but they made a whole documentary about it.
International supermodel. I'm 22 years old, and I just came out with a song. Insider wrote about it. And I want millions because I think I'm responsible to handle the money. So I'm looking
She's
Do you
mad.
understand finance? Do you understand interest rates? Do you understand any compound? Nothing.
for a responsible man, a man who can communicate, a man who's loving and has some money.
Okay. They're just
I give her a 3.
delusional. Like, they think everything that they can think of
3 out of 10.
is possible.
What's your father do?
My father is a pastor.
Okay. Tell me why you deserve what somebody else has.
I deserve money because I'm intelligent.
It's not the intelligent.
Well, use that intelligence to figure out a way to make that money.
People that have the money to do the thing, and the people that are willing to go out there and make sales for the smart people. The smart people usually don't know how to sell themselves or sell their product. It's usually that person that knows how to sell that makes most money.
So, are you a member of Mensa?
What's Mensa?
The Society for Genius Level Intellects.
Oh, well, I've never heard of this.
I'm part of DUMSA.
Right. What's the most money you've ever earned?
My MAC Cosmetics campaign in 2019, I was paid $20,000.
Okay. And where's that money at right now?
Well, I invested some of it, and I spent some of it.
Right. So 2019, you got $20,000 in a lump sum payment.
Correct.
Tell me about the rate of return you've received in the last years.
The rate of return, well, I'm not that financially literate.
What have you been making back from Diablo? Diablo, 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 Diablo.
With money.
You sound kind of crazy. I'm hoping you're an actress because this isn't looking. Oh,
I feel like you're very beautiful. I just, like what I see, so I feel I speak.
Thank you. I'm kind of nervous, though, but it's nice to meet you.
Where are we from?
I'm really not interested, so I don't want to waste your time or anything.
I know, bro. I have a
You too. I'm sorry.
that was a good way to reject. I wouldn't hate that rejection. You're not interested, but you're coming back.
That's the point.
I'm happy.
These be fake.
What's up?
You didn't want to fuck with me. Like, how does that not ever translate to? I don't know if these are skits or not, tell you guys the truth. But it could be, it couldn't be. You know, they do have the woman's face on it, so usually probably isn't. I don't know. But the attitude that they have is pretty proper, right? Because once they reject you, because you pursue them, they think you like them so much that they can just come back.
It's a cool story, though.
Even though they reject
But they be
you,
fake.
you can't reject them. The logic is just so flawed.
That's 2 minutes ago.
So 2 minutes, you changed that fast.
Why should I give you my time?
I mean, I'm cute.
It changed as soon as you said you didn't want to fuck with me.
Nah, open that door, car.
Okay, that's all there.
That's the only thing I'm
I mean, that's cool.
She lose some weight.
I never said you were getting in the car, though.
I thought she said thank you as if she was walking away. She was walking around to it.
Come over here.
What?
What's up?
What you doing for the rest of the day? Go shopping or something?
What?
Again, always leads to shopping immediately because this man has a nice car.
I'll take you shopping.
Why do they really think rich men just like to go find gold diggers and just buy them expensive stuff?
I'm not. You started.
Okay, so this is the woman whose face is on the videos. This might be what the video's about.
You know, man, you know.
She's 100% cheating on him. I'm glad he had the self-respect to just walk away without getting her reaction.
I know it's a hard thing to walk away, man. I know. The time invested, the money invested, the feelings invested into a person. But sometimes it isn't worth it. It's okay to let 5,
So
6,
what
7,
happened?
10
I
years
don't know
go
what
because
happened.
this person is a horrible, miserable person.
That was it, bro. That was not even 10 seconds. I don't even know what happened. There was 2 people sitting at a dinner table and the guy walked off.
Yeah.
There's not going to be no notes for that.
Because you had rocks for lunch. Kevin, more sets of lashes than teeth is crazy.
This is my buddy's Tinder story for Medellin. I don't use Tinder, but I have a lot of friends that do. Let me tell you what happened to my boy. Let's call him D. D meets this girl on Tinder. They go out for a date, you know, like normal, having some food, having some drink. All seems well. He invites her back to his place to watch some movies, have some more drinks, etc. Hang out for a few hours. She got hungry and she was like, "Hey, do you mind ordering some food?" Like, yeah, cool. They have some
Back to his place so he could.
And when the food arrives, he says, "Hey, let's go down and grab the food." Says, "No, you go ahead. I'll wait here." For him, that triggered a red flag. The camera's set up in his apartment. Leaves. He goes downstairs and while he's in the elevator, he pulls out his phone.
That's why you always protect yourselves, man.
He's going down the elevator. She goes over to his bags. His bags are packed because he's going to Cartagena the next day on vacation. He starts looking through his bags, and then she comes back to the bed. In the bed, she grabs her bag, and she pulls out this little eyedropper out of her bag. He looks around at the door, and then she goes over to his beer, and she starts dropping these drops inside of his beer. Literally downstairs watching this with the doorman. Doorman's like, "I'm gonna call the police." So they're waiting like 15 minutes for the police to get there. They say, "Hey, go back upstairs and just tell her some kind of excuse for why it took so long with the food. Leave the door open and we're gonna come up." He goes upstairs and he has the food, and the girl's questioning him like, "Hey, why did it take so long? What were you doing?" Takes up some kind of excuse like, "Oh, he went to the wrong address. I had to wait for him or something." All of a sudden, the cops walk in, they arrest her. Goes home, gets his bags, goes to Cartagena. Comes back a few days later, lays down on the bed, and when he reaches his hand under the pillow, this little eyedropper. It's a hold of the same officer. Gives that eyedrop thing to the officer. This girl got 12 years in prison, deportation. Those guys aren't as lucky as him.
Yeah, if you got deported from Colombia, damn. This is why I say protect yourselves, man. Just because you're traveling to another country where they do appreciate you more, they appreciate you because you got money.
He's gonna wake up on some.
I would say if it's too easy.
He's gonna wake up in a bathtub of ice without kidneys.
Is that him? My man. I don't know that was a skit.
Yeah, that was a skit. That's fake.
Satire, right? This has got to be satire.
This is real.
No. Please tell me this is satire, because if it's not, oh my goodness, are they in for a rude awakening?
It's called adulting. You gotta get a job and do that ish yourself.
A rather proven poor track record at good decision-making skills, which would make any man, I think, hesitant to commit to any kind of providing. Well, that's very good news, and I'm very happy.
7 kids. But since you bring some good food stamps.
4. Okay. And I'm going with my original thought here. I really hope that this is a joke. Even if this is satire, the sad part is there's still a lot of women out there with this type of mentality that still view themselves as the prize to be won, even after it's been given to a lot of guys.
Men don't have an issue with providing. They have an issue with providing for women like you. They think
We just want some gratefulness. Be a little grateful and us taking care of you.
they can act however they want, and men are supposed to tolerate all of their bad decisions. But the world doesn't work that way. And when men tell them no, they go on social media complaining that there are no real men, simply because no man wants to deal with them.
I'm not gonna lie, I would have been just as clueless. I would have been like,
That seemed like you were just drinking your drink.
don't even know how to use a straw. Is this like Birdie Man? What the?
In Pennsylvania, the courts decide in a divorce based on equitable distribution.
Pennsylvania, let's go.
Division of assets. It means what the court considers fair. The biggest factor the court's looking at is the difference between the parties' incomes. What the court may not consider is if your spouse cheated. If your spouse cheated, it has no bearing on how the assets are going to be allocated between
Which is crazy.
the two of you. The only thing that will matter if your spouse cheated is whether you're going to have to pay them any type of alimony. It's a factor the court would consider if you were making more money. If you make less money than them, the fact that they cheated has no bearing on your divorce.
And you know where to go the next time you need a blade.
These are skits, but I see this happening actually quite often. Even my friends, they'll buy a gift for their daughters or sons, and they'll know it's upset because they spent money on their own child.
My own child will get a better gift than some random that I'm going to sleep with.
Like, if he was smarter than it was for another female, he'd show you like in this argument for no reason.
Audio sound messed up.
Don't make the mistake of arguing with women who say entitled things like this. Just save yourself the time and energy and leave them so they can find someone else to beg to.
You know, traditionalism isn't led to what the laws are now, right? Even the laws are only against traditionalism. If I was a major breadwinner and she doesn't work at all and was a stay-at-home wife and mother, she has to take most of my assets, a huge chunk of everything plus alimony because of her income difference. If she made similar money, just slightly less than me, or no, at least she made some money, the income differential is different. So it just forces kind of everyone's want to eat 50-50, so it gets screwed over in divorce. Even Scrap on hello, really appreciate that.
If she wants something, she should get a job, get the money, buy it herself. 3 Hour Thursdays, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Hopping on the game right after this. Gaming stream. Alright, the notes. First video, she was she was over 30 and she was mid 4.5. I don't know what the title of the video was. She was talking, wasn't listening. Second video, I have no notes. The video was 20 seconds. 2 people sitting down having dinner, and don't even know what she did. I missed it. There was something else I wanted to talk about. Something else happened. Let's just rewatch it. It's 20 seconds.
In gold diggers and just buy them expensive stuff.
So he went to reach for a fork and she grabbed her phone. So she got other ninjas in her phone. She's for the streets. Caught on 4K. So toxic girl gets dumped during date because she's for the streets. That was a red flag. Red flag right there. It's like, okay, you hiding your phone because she's hiding Tyrone. She hiding her phone because she hiding Tyrone. Taking the bone. This has been another episode of the Philly Phil Twitch Show. Philly Phil Twitch Show. Philly Phil Twitch Show. I'm Philly Phil, this the Twitch Show. Philly Phil Twitch Show. Gaming right after this. 3 Hour Thursdays. Catch you next Tuesday. Dubs in the chat, on time stream. Let's go.